Miltin Takel resided from the planet Gargan inside the Mandalore sector. Gargan was known for its criminal gangs and considerable production of spice, something Takel had grown a liking to during his rise to power. Like many other powerful Imperials of the time, Takel also revelled in the luxury trappings of high human culture, and his desire for expensive taste ensured he was frequently present at important Imperial events. Takel's exuberant and confident personality attracted him to the gossip of powerful Imperials. The Imperial Admiral also had a secret habitual liking for womanizing, but only his brother knew of his activities and hid them from those involved with high human culture who would not condone his behaviour. Despite this, Takel was indeed a brilliant strategist, and together his ties with the Imperial elite, this allowed him to procure the highest quality of spices. Takel had a preference for glitterstim, an expensive spice imported from Kessel, which provided a temporary telepathic boost and heightened mental state. Glitterstim gave Takel the boost he required during the siege of Trasmene to claim a highly prized victory for the Empire and gain favour with the Emperor, becoming a close member of his inner circle. Recognised as a well-regarded Imperial Fleet Admiral, in 2 BBY Emperor Palpatine promoted Takel to the rank of Grand Admiral. 5 years later, in 3 ABY, an uprising began inside the Grand Admiral's territory on the planet of Mandalore against Imperial rule. Takel's forces were eventually defeated at the Battle of City of Bone, forcing the Empire to retreat from the Mandalore sector. However, despite this setback for the Grand Admiral, Takel was present for a series of Imperial social engagements, including an invitation to the premiere of the Kalia Circle opera on Imperial Centre. In 4 ABY, following Demetrius Zaren's failure to assassinate the Emperor, Takel was part of a select few who was made aware of Thrawn's promotion to Grand Admiral after the death of Zaren. The Grand Admiral, together with Thrawn, the Emperor and Vader, witnessed a holographic readout of the second Death Star under construction. Later that year, the Grand Admiral's homeworld of Gargan was experiencing attacks from marauders. However, despite this, Takel was one of 4 Grand Admirals summoned to the second Death Star over the forest moon of Endor, and Grand Admiral Grunga was left to defend Gargan in Takel's absence. When the Rebel Alliance attacked the Death Star, Takel was heavily under the influence of glitterstim, and the spice fortunately gave him the telepathic foresight to evacuate the station prior to its destruction. Unfortunately for Takel, his Imperial forces were forced to vacate Gargan after Grunga decided his massive Imperial fleet needed to grab control of Gargan after learning of the Emperor's death. After losing control of his homeworld and his sector, desperate for help, Takel initially turned to Usani Isard, who by this time had taken control of the fracturing Empire. But she was angered by Takel's defeat at Gargan and threatened the Grand Admiral with execution. Takel then decided to ally himself with the Imperial opposition group to Isard called the Committee of Grand Moffs, based on Kessel. Takel realised the slave lord leading the group of Grand Moffs was claiming to be the son of Palpatine and the rightful heir to the Imperial throne. After initial conversations with Trioculus were favourable to the Grand Admiral, Takel was pleased the committee's leader had agreed to destroy Grunga. Later, Takel joined the committee at a private banquet where the Grand Moffs discussed important matters and were addressed by Trioculus. The slave lord demanded the group find the glove of Darth Vader to ensure he received his blessing as the new emperor from the false prophet Kadan. Intoxicated by glitterstim once again, Takel suddenly felt the slave lord was simply wasting his time and that Trioculus would never become the new emperor. Standing up in a fit of rage, the Grand Admiral told the committee they would never succeed, and so Grand Moff Hissa immediately shot Takel, forcing him to collapse to his death on the banquet table. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the Galactic Empire Star Wars channel for more Imperial videos. Thank you for watching, long live the Empire, and as always, may the Force be with you.